So that is my stop loss and my take profit on my NinjaTrader chart in dollars and points with a free indicator. So what happened was I was really frustrated that I couldn't see all of this after coming over from paper trading on TradingView and some other software. So I did some digging and I found an indicator called Order Line Decorator, but it wasn't supported anymore and it was having some issues. So I took it and I fixed it and I kind of tweaked it a little bit, and I'm probably going to continue developing it as well. But I also threw it up for free on the tradingranch.com. So you're welcome to it as well. And what it helps me with is it helps me from having to do that mental math constantly. Especially, I stream too, so I'm trying to do all of this while streaming. It's a disaster sometimes. So I let this thing kind of take care of my mental math for me. Plus, you've been there, I've been there, when you're in a prop challenge and you're on that last little bit and you end up $20 short. It's the freaking worst. So what this is, and I called it the PnL brand because, it's branding your chart with the PnL. What this does is it watches your working orders that you already have on the chart. It doesn't place orders for you or anything like that. And it calculates the distance and it converts it to either points or dollars or both. And then it writes it right on the chart or brands it there for you. So let me show you what the settings look like. And I moved it over here so we can kind of see this a little bit better. But I kept it really simple. I like having a really super clean chart, but I know not everybody's like that. So I don't have a background on the behind the text. It can get kind of hard to see like this. So if you want to put a background behind it, I'm trying to find something not obnoxious. You can do that. I'm gonna hit apply. It's just off screen here. And now you can see there's a background color on this. I get annoyed when I can't see things behind background, so I like to have that turned off, but I'll show you what that looks like. And then the other main setting that I think is really cool is being able to have both. So you can have the points turned on or the currency or both of them. A lot of times having the currency on there will kind of psych me out when I'm trading in my own self-funded account. But if I'm on a prop challenge, I kind of want it there. So I'll show you the other thing. This does update when you move an order. So if I want to change my mind and get out a little bit early or something, it doesn't update instantly. It's going to wait until there's an update to price, and then that triggers it to make that update. Don't forget, you don't have to get mad at me for making something because I'm sharing it for free at thetradingranch.com. And if you are doing a prop challenge, use code Barbie as a thank you. I would love that. Love y'all. So if you go ahead and go to thetradingranch.com, it'll look something like this. Might be fancier by the time you get there. But if you head over to pricing, you'll see where you can get all of my toys. And this one will be in the free. So you can join the free and just continue about that process. It'll just ask you for some basic information. So I know you're not a bot or anybody too crazy. Then click on your downloads, and I'm not showing that right now because it's got some extra stuff like my license on the top. I need to fix that for demos. But scroll down and you'll see all of your eligible downloads, and the PnL Brands is right here, so you can download that. And you'll always be able to log on here and see the date that this was posted and which version it is to make sure that you have the most current one that you want. So you get that, you download that, and then you head back over to NinjaTrader. And I just have a chart with a position on. What you'll want to do if you've never done this before is you come to Tools, you go to Import, NinjaScript Add-on, and then when the window pops up, you'll navigate to it on your computer. Click on that. Click Open. I already have it, so I'm not going to do that, but I'll play a video of what that looks like when you get a successful import. If you don't get that and you get an error message instead, maybe you have one of the older versions, what you'll need to do is come into Tool, Remove NinjaScript Assembly. And then if you see an old version, it might even be marked something else. You can remove that. It'll tell you that it's successfully removed that. And then you can go back in and re-import that. All right, after you've done that, you can add that to your chart. You can either use this little icon up here that says indicators, or you can hit Control I, or you can right click and go to indicators. And you'll have this folder called Barbie indicators, and you'll have any of the other ones you have, but there's PnL brands right there. And I'll scoot this over so we can kind of watch this a little bit, but you'll need to get your license key from the top of the Barbie downloads page. That's why I was hiding mine, is because I don't feel like blurring it. But anyway, so you'll add that there, and then make sure that you have the settings the way you want it. I'll put it in dollars. I know that most of y'all like that better. I'm gonna hit OK down here. It's a little bit off the screen. And then once we have a price update, it gets loaded to the chart. So it's pretty simple. If there's anything that's not working on this, make sure that you have the chart trader loaded. If this window's not over here, you need to turn that on. That's this little icon right here, the little chart trader icon. Make sure that you have the right account selected. Sometimes I'm a dummy and I'm like, where's my order? Oh, it's in my other account. And also make sure that you have good data. So what that looks like on NinjaTrader is you want to have on your account window this green dot showing that you are successfully connected to live data. You want to make sure that you have a position open. So if you don't have, one of these on there, and you want to make sure you also have target. So if you don't have exits, like a target and a stop loss, then it's not going to have anything to put those on there. So it'll help you with scalings if you want to place more than one order. So let's say I want to average and buy another position here. Now I've got two of those. I can move another target lower, and it'll show me the price for each of those targets. The MIT orders and all of the ATMs and everything, those were broken. I've gotten those fixed, so you don't have to worry about that. And also, if you want to drag your stop loss to profit or better, it will show you your positive stop loss there, your stop loss in profit. So you've got your target and your stop loss with all those details that you wanted to see on your NinjaTrader chart for free. You're welcome. I'll see you in the Discord. You can get there through thetradingranch.com along with your free indicators, and I will see you real soon. Love you. Bye.